It's a very charming animated tale. A little girl going to the symphony with her mom, and listen, I could identify with the little girl. I never enjoyed attending those things, that and opera and ballet and all that stuff. And it was fun to watch her transition to discovering the beauty behind it. And I thought it was a fun animation. I thought they achieved some great storytelling without any dialogue, and good work to everyone involved.
I thought the animation was really fun, which definitely suited the feel of the movie as well. I thought that they kind of really nailed the attention span of a little kid going to see a live musical performance, like from an orchestra. They probably really don't understand. And then I loved how it slowly showed her kind of falling in love with music and kind of really understanding it and finding it, especially with live music. I think that there's a certain kind of magic like in the theater when you get to see it live, and this was like just a really great way to capture it and capture like the imagination of a child and the hope of a child. And
I think some people enjoy observing, but Kenya definitely is one who loves to participate rather than stand still. So that could have been one of the reasons why she was so bored to begin with and displeased with her mom for bringing her to the symphony. But once she kind of grew fond of it in a tactile way, the film was really fun.
Adorable, cute, funny, beautiful. Kenya just wanted to be heard. She wanted her voice to be heard, and unfortunately for her mom, she had to have a complete meltdown in order to find her voice and be heard and be a part of it. I like how it takes us through an entire emotional journey from start to finish in the time of one beautiful symphony performance.
This was amazingly beautiful. It is a very positive image of how children can be influenced positively through music in this case, but it was very satisfying to see how this little girl was not at all interested in the symphony or music, or just like she was very bored and she was bothering others, but then she found that inspiration and this passion, and it was beautiful. I really liked it. It is a very nice children movie, but also an adult one. It is very nice.
It was so humorous to watch, and it was animation. I loved it. They also didn't use any dialogue, mostly music to set the mood of the mood and tone of the characters. And I like that they took advantage of the little girl's wild imagination to be the main idea, and use her crazy imagination for the storyline.
This one's pretty good. I love the color. I love a lot about the animation. My one critique is there was no secondary actions going on. It seemed like in any of the frames there was one thing being animated at a time, and that almost strictly applies throughout the duration. But that aside, the music, just great choices, and yeah, it's fun. It's a great little short, absolutely worth checking out.
There's some nice animation going on here with the certain choice of camera angles and close-ups and reveals that make the film a bit more interesting.
Lovely little piece. It's just great. Love the mixing of animation styles. That was really fun. The music was beautiful, and it was just a really solid little piece. It wasn't too complicated. It wasn't dressed up in a crazy way. It was nice to have this young girl kind of using her imagination and falling in love with this art form, and so that was really lovely. I liked it a lot.